Hi, welcome to another Shop My Stash, and this one is for the second week of May. I really think it is. Hope it is. Anyhow, I'm going to review what was in last week's Shop My Stash, and guys, it actually wasn't very much. It's a little noisy, but here's my tray, and I will be pulling things from it. And I'm kind of rushing through this Shop My Stash because I was just told, today's Saturday by the way, and I had planned to get in my backyard, take a walk, so I'm in this clothes. And then I was just told that we're going to go to lunch. I guess it's for Mother's Day on Saturday. Anyhow, I threw on a little eyeshadow, some hair, and this lip. And a little bit of contour. You know me, got a contour. Anyhow, let's review these products, and hopefully I can get this out like I had planned, but earlier than what I had planned, if you will. So, first of all, I had in the Morphe 8H. This is their highlight and contour palette. I think I mentioned earlier in the week that it is not my favorite, but I do like it. I have it on today. Yeah, I'm beginning to like it, as with most things. The more I use it, the more I'm starting to like it. This is kind of red, and I am wearing it, but it's working, I think. Earlier in the week, I just mixed these two together. There are no names on this, and then I went into the highlight for highlighting my cheekbones here and my nose, things like that. It's not a bad palette at all to contour with, and especially to highlight with it. I think you'll like it because you have a range of bronzy and golden hues over here, and then this one really champagne looking one. So I think you can do or get your mission accomplished with this palette. So I'm not going to knock it. I'm saying it's all right. And I don't know the price, but it was an Ulta purchase a while back. While back. So it did the job, and I'm happy for it. I believe once you set and do everything, it stays in place. The formula is not bad at all, so it does what a contour does. My only gripe is I'm not always sure about the tone for me. Yeah, but I see it. I like it. Alrighty, so next I had a few Charlotte Tilbury products, and this one that I've pulled here is her Skin Perfecting Powder. It's a micro finish. I have no complaints about it at all. When you look at it in the palette, it looks rather light for me. But guys, it worked really well because maybe this is because, but I did pull that Winky Lux. This is their Tinted Moisturizer in SPF, and as I said before, I got it too dark. I did try to neutralize it with the sample I got from Ulta, but I figured this really helped with that. So anytime I pull this, I am going to pull the Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder because I think it just offsets that darkness I got from that that moisturizer SPF. So tinted moisturizer. So I think it worked really well for me. I think it's a good product anyway, but I especially liked it with this Winky Lux. And we've talked about Winky Lux enough to say that I don't need to say anything more about it. I like it. I'm going to continue the combo. Oh, that's what I needed to say. Yes, this combo I think worked for me. So if I decide to, which I am going to keep it. It's no decision to be made because it's been made for me. I've thrown away the package and the receipt, and I'm not going to bother about trying to return it. I may just purchase another one this size in this shade if I really find that I want to continue to wear it, and I think I will. And like I said, I'll use it with this finishing powder because I think it did well. No complaints there. Okay, so now let's move into another CG product, and this was her cheek product. It's her cheek to cheek blush, and I have it here, and my color is Intense, and I guess at the time when I purchased this, and I don't know what she has on the market now, but it was the deepest I could get. I like the design of this where you get that little bit of a brighter color right in the middle, if you will, and you can, if you want, just put it about here. I don't know if it does anything for me, but then here's your actual blush, and you can run those two together. I don't have on blush today, but you could run those two together if you want, I guess. So on the other side, there I go. You really don't see it that much on me, but it is there. I see it a little bit. So I do like it. It's for those subtle days when you don't want your blush to be coming at you. You just want a nice subtle look. It's perfect. And I like her formulas. The last thing I pulled from my Shop My Stash from Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's the last thing. No, it's not. I have a lippy. It's this eyeshadow quad. It is very nice. It's a very neutral look. As I said, it's Desert Haze. What did I write down about this? I think, oh, I remember a little bit. There was kick up in the pan. But amazingly, when I put it on my brush and applied it to my eyes, no kick up. So get that. I didn't feel like I got a lot of versatility out of this palette. I felt like the colors blended together except for these two. I could use this one under my brow and this one in my outer corner. But the thing with this one is it was stubborn. It didn't want to shear out. It didn't want to move too much. I don't know if it was my brush or what, but I had a hard time getting it to lift up and just give me that lift I wanted in my eyes. Whereas these two, like I said, just they could have been a little more variation there. These two just became muddy and went together and you could not see on my eyes. And I think someone commented in the section, down in the comment section when I did that Get Ready With Me, that they could only see the outer corner color, and that was that deeper color there. So it's a nice palette if you want a really neutral look and you just don't want your eyeshadow to really be the focus, then this is for you in Desert Haze if you're my complexion. So it's a nice, okay, neutral quad by Charlotte Tilbury. The last thing I picked up from CT was her lip color here, which I really like. It's not that, I have another one here, but it's, maybe I should put it on my hand. It's not that intense or anything. It's pretty. It did the job. It's a nice creamy formula. And here I go trying to read without glasses. But yeah, I liked wearing it and I played around with it quite a bit. This one is in, I think it's an Intense 2. I'll leave in the comments because Lord knows I cannot see these little writings. Okay, so what else did I pull? I had in my tray here the Benefit Professional Super Setter. I like this. I don't have any complaints about the smell or the way it set my makeup. I think it worked well. I would like to use it in the summer months to really give it a run. So I'll be pulling it again. Anything else here, in here? Oh yes, I pulled out the YSL, and this is their Top Secret Instant Matte Pore Refiner. I like this. I like this. I think it's especially good for this time of the year when it's not too hot. And again, like this Pore Professional, I would have to try this in the summer months to see if it does anything for me as far as keeping back oils and everything. But as I said in that video where I did the 6 hacks, I apply a pore primer and then I go over it with my powder like I did with the Charlotte Tilbury, and I get the results I wanted. So I like this. I would, if I was in the market for a pore refiner or primer, I would get this. But as it is, I have 2 more samples to go through and this one. So I'm okay with that for now. So if you're looking for a pore refiner, I think it's pretty good. I cannot speak for it in the summer months though, if you have oily skin or combo skin as I do. Alrighty, so next, and what I have on my lips is the YSL, and it's, I'll leave the name in the description box, but it's what I have on my lips. I like it a lot. I love the paddle that you put it on with, the applicator. It's flat on one side. Got too much on. It feels good. It goes on kind of like a wet formula, and then that's not how you wear it. Then it dries down, but it doesn't dry down harsh on your lips or anything like that. It dries down softly. So I really am looking for a white. I really like it, and I would repurchase this lippy from YSL in and this formula in other shades. So I think it's a great formula. I like the color. I think it's a springy color. Nice color for me. And yeah, so I like it a lot. Next and last is, that's last. I think I'm not speaking too soon. Yeah, last is the Viseart Pro Petite number, or Pro 3. And it, as it is, looks, it's very petite. It's cute. You have that little ribbon, the cardboard package, a mirror there, and your colors here. Keep these, ladies. Don't throw this away because it helps protect your eye color. And guys, I am really loving Viseart. I have it on my eyes today, and you know I did a get ready with me using this palette. This week, I have gone through, with today, gone through all of these combinations here. I had a green look one day, I had this copper and brown look yesterday. Each time I did use these two colors in my looks. But today I'm wearing this end of the spectrum here with a little bit of this thrown in under here and in the middle a little bit, just to give it some depth. But this is surprising because I thought it was more of a matte looking, but it has a little shimmer and shine to it. It's a pink, but this one is definitely the satiny, shiny pink, if you can. And I just love wearing this little palette. I had it for a long time, played around with it, you know, as it is with me. It takes me a while to warm up to things, I think. And but having this palette and the quad from Charlotte Tilbury for a week didn't give me a whole lot of options, or to say, oh, I don't want to mess with that. So I went through everything. This, of course, is really quick to go through because it's only 4 colors, and like I said, they just are all pretty similar. But this one, Viseart, gives you, what, 4 looks and even more in this palette. I mean, I could have just went with these two for a very neutral look, which I pretty much got out of this. Or I could have gone this for a deep wintry look, foresty look, or I could have done like I did with these two and that. I mean, the possibilities are almost endless with this palette. And speaking of possibilities, I read somewhere today, I think it was in my planner when I was thinking, I love this quote, and it's by Audrey Hepburn. It says, "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible." Isn't that neat? I just love that. And that's what I felt like with this Viseart palette. And that's why, guys, I went online and ordered 2 of their new palettes. Eek! I'm excited to get them. Now, as what I normally do, I find something I like and I go and order it. And then I hit YouTube and see what other people think about it. And it's kind of hit or miss. So I'll bring them to you when they come in, and I'll do looks for you. But I'm so excited to venture more into Viseart. I do have their Petite Pro 1. That's the only other palette. I think I have the one that I have by Viseart. So I only have 2 palettes. So I ordered 2 of their larger pans, and I'm looking forward to using them because this week has been great, and it has been mostly a Viseart week for me, even though most of my other products were from Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm loving Viseart. Okay, so guys, that's a review on everything I used for this first week of May. Now let's get into Shop My Stash. And by the way, somebody wanted me to get into the drawers back here and over there, so that's what we're going to do. Hold on. Okay, here we are over at my cube where I have some makeup stored. I hope we are in focus. That's better, I think. But this may be a rocky ride, but let's get to it because we don't want to waste time. I'm thinking Mother Pat, and I'm thinking the Rose Decadence palette, so I'm going to pull that there. And I also want to come down here because what has been on my mind in addition to that is either the Jackie Aina palette right here. Let's get in focus. This palette, or Mother Pat's other palette, which is her Mothership. Ooh, what's the name of this one? Ooh, the 7-8, whatever it is. But you know this palette, that beautiful palette. So I'm thinking, I don't want too much, but I'm thinking 2 of those maybe, or 1 of those for this week. And maybe we'll just go ahead and do the YSL in the blush. I think so. Yeah, let's do that. And let's come down here to Lippies. A couple Lippies down here. You in focus? I don't feel like we're in focus. That's better. Yeah, there we go. So, guys, you know how you buy lipsticks and let's see. Something I want to. This is a nice neutral lip. We're just gonna pull a couple and then we'll end up seeing what works, because holding this camera, I just don't have many options to swatch and play around with. We're gonna leave that alone. Then we're gonna move over here to where I have some other lippies and things like that. Let's look at some of Pat's Dior, Tom Ford. Let's look at some of her glosses. Let's pull a couple because that may help with those looks. And then let's look at, that's a Sicily lipstick. Let's see what that looks like. Let's look at Pat's lip too. Okay, anything else from there? No. There's my other Petite Pro, and it is, while I've got it out here, yes, it is the one. So I do have that. Natasha Denona. I was thinking about pulling one of her palettes. I'm just going to say one of her minis that I have here. I don't know if I want any rosy that way. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's pull this one and see if it's anything I want. I'm going to pull all this stuff, guys, and then edit it. I'm going to stay out of this drawer for now. I think I'm good. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Okay, we're in my Alex drawers, and for primer, I'm going to pull the Tarte. And for do I need a single shadow? I put single shadows up here just because I had the space. You know, I kind of want to try one of my new ones. Or no, let's do this Color Pop. I haven't broken into that one. This is Free Reign from Color Pop. Let's do that one. Okay, and we're going to go down a drawer to here. I'm going to pull out another e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. I just keep these on hand because I need another one because you never know. I'm going to pull out another one of these because I think the other one's getting low. And do I want to add another blush? Sweet Cheeks, Laura Geller. Something with a little more color because that one I put in there. Nothing too glowy though. Something kind of subtle and something kind of gosh. Here's a Bare Minerals, and this one is, I think this is Equinox. I have that out. Laura Geller, Wet n Wild is too strong. I want something there but not there. Got that out not too long ago. Let's do, that's why I don't do this that often. Let's do this one. I think I had that one out not too long ago too. This is one you haven't seen and I haven't used it much. This is Flamingo Beach, and it is, I forget who it's by. We'll look at it later. So let's put this one back. I know Jackie just had out Nightingale. Let me pull that too, just in case. Alrighty, and we're gonna look at lips again here, my section of lips here. And I think I want, how many of these color stays do I have? Who knew I had this many? Sorry, here's a Kylie lip. I wonder if it'll go with any of those things. Let's pull that liquid lip. And I think I had a Huda set, Huda Beauty. So this is the thing. Let's try the lip bar. Let's see between those two. And let's put this back. I have so many pencils I don't use. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And next here, oh my gosh. I think I need something neutral with all of those bright colors. I just need a neutral palette. Some simple browns. Hey, ColourPop. This has a lot of browns in it. Let's pull that. That used to be my fave. Do I have a shadow? I don't think I need to go into this last drawer. Ouch, just stumped myself. Oh, I do need a setting spray. I don't like that pixie. Let's do the Tarte Stay Spray. Okay, foundations. Clinique. I was tempted to get a Clinique foundation to stay matte. Let's pull that. Okay, we'll go to put all this stuff at the table and see what we have. Okay, I don't have much of a battery left, but I did pick up Kat Von D Shade in Light. And that is for my contour. This is a contour palette. I hope it works out for me. It's rather light looking, but I am going to try it. And as a special treat to myself for Mother's Day, I've never had anything by Jouer, so I picked up, I saw this online as a bundle. I think it was called the Bonjour Mama bundle. And it is a 3-piece set. You get the Soft Focus Hydrate and Set powder, and I have it in dark, and this is what it looks like. So this is my setting powder, and the cute bonus was that you get, if you can see it, your initials engraved on it. And so I'm adding that, and then you get a lip oil. It is the Essential Hydrating Lip Oil. This is a deluxe size. I think it's about 2.2 milliliters. And then also in that bundle, which I am excited to have another one of these, you get a retractable powder brush so that you can put on that powder. And you can carry this with you in your purse, and it looks cute. What a lovely little set for Mother's Day. It'd make a nice gift for someone's birthday, Mother's Day, and when you add that special touch that they offer to put your initials and have it engraved in the mirror, it's so nice and sweet. So that's what I got for myself for Mother's Day. Like I don't give myself enough any other day, but that's what I got. So guys, that's my shop, my stash. I hope I got everything in there for the second week of May. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm sorry I rushed it through and it was probably a little shaky, but nothing is impossible when you really want things to happen, because what did Audrey Hepburn say? She said, nothing is impossible. The word itself says it all. She says, I'm possible, and I'll show you that in my calendar. I hope you can read it. What a lovely saying to take with you throughout the week. Alrighty, stay well, stay healthy, and remember, a smile is your best accessory. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this makeup tray. It's a little all over the place, but I think it should be fun. Bye-bye.